the thing about elder is it was always considered the elder mother or the elder more as sort of like from the underworld. This is a herb of the underworld. The entire plant is toxic, other than the berries. There's old fables: don't leave your baby sleeping under an elderberry tree, or the elves will come and switch it out, or the elder mother will come and switch it out for an elven baby. And you won't even know until they're older, right? So like this mythos around this plant. And one of the things that it does is it's one of our best antivirals. And I think a lot of the mythos around elderberry has to do with the fact that it helps to, it's again, defense against the dark arts, against what we thought was at one point, before we understood viruses existed, we thought was spiritual magic, basically, or some kind of ill wish that was causing us to get sick with viral load. Well, elderberry happens to be one of the best antivirals we know of, and it's one of the most gentle ones, which is what I love. One of the biggest things it is it's a biofilm disruptor, which means it disrupts the biofilm on the outside of a virus. So it actually helps to penetrate the biofilm, and by doing this, it marks the virus so the immune system can see it. The analogy I give is it's like a paintball gun. It hits the virus, splat, and it biofilm disrupts it. So now the immune system can actually see, oh, that's a virus. I don't want that in my system, and start to build antiviral protection against that virus. So it becomes a biofilm disruptor is one way that it works against viruses, but it also helps to paint the outside of cells, and it works on the biofilm of our cells to block from viruses entering. By protecting the outer cell walls of our cells and biofilm disrupting the cell walls of the virus, they really do an effective job at actually supporting the immune system to do its job in fighting viruses. Most of the time, the problem with viruses is our immune system doesn't even know where to start. It doesn't see them. They're tiny. They hide inside of cells until they blow up. And then boom, you've got tons of viral load that we don't have protective antibodies against. So this is a really great herb for that kind of thing. How we might use elderberry is as a syrup. That's probably my favorite way. Most of this medicine is what I call people's medicine, which means it's easy to do. It doesn't require massive technology or infrastructure to make. Basically a big cauldron and a whole bunch of witches. No, I'm just kidding. Eye of elderberry and ear of elderberry and wing of other elderberry in the stew pot. No, but really it's a decoction that we make, and then we add honey. That's how simple it is. The reality is that you can add elderberries to all kinds of teas. I love it. It's in our defense tea, our kind of immune support tea from Harmonic Arts. It's also in our viral support tincture, and it's in the elderberry syrup. Those are ways we make it. It's really good for kids. I find it's gentle and it's sweet elderberry syrup. So it's something that's easy to make for kids. So big recommendation for me. I would also say another piece that works for the whole immune integrity is that it's packed full of flavonoids. It's got lots of vitamin C and lots of antioxidants. The dark, rich black or blue elderberries are full of antioxidants. So highly recommend. Love this plant. I think there's a big affinity for it from my heart because it has helped heal my kids. It's a great one to just have on hand. And it's just a really fun mocktail too. So we make elderberry syrup mocktails, just add it to bubbly water and drink it as like a sophisticated thing. When we were making a lot of elderberry syrup at home, when we first sort of started Harmonic Arts and we were kind of working out of the farmhouse, we'd always have like a good couple of shot glasses of elderberry syrup and make these little mocktails. And that's sort of been a tradition for us, is to drink elderberry syrup during the immune system. Okay, or immune system months.